Well, we all know what day it is. My question is, are the mad ones ready for the Mad Man? Looks like we're all here. Looks like Sean's here. Looks like Sean's ready. He said, what's up? So I guess we're almost ready to get started here. Well, like I like to say, no time like the present. Let's go on ahead and get this thing kicked off. I don't want no grief about my attire tonight. Hello, and welcome to Drawing Mad Mel. I am your host, the madman himself, the creative, crazy genius. I was going to say psychotic, but I'm not. It's more artistic insanity. But because I dig into the ether and pull things out and create it. But anyways, better than the rest, madder than most. Thank you all for being here again. Another wonderful night. Maybe I'll draw something cool. How you doing, Sean? And it looks like Sean's ready. And those of you that are out there that may be new to the show, I hope you're ready. And those of you that have been here before, welcome back. I know that you're ready. Hey, Demetra, thank you for showing up. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a good night tonight. As a matter of fact, let me see something here, because I never really used this. This is a great opportunity for me to do something here. There we go. Hey. OBS and its silly shit. Anyways, I hope that the Streamlab works pretty well tonight. Did some updates, did some stuff. So everything should be going well. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope your week is going well. It's almost the weekend. So hey, we got that. You know, almost the weekend. So look, we ain't got much longer to wait until we get to hang out and chill. You know, get some time off. You know. And we got a snowstorm, depending on where you're at. Maybe have some snow coming, so don't be too worried about it. You know, don't buy up all the eggs and milk. I don't know why everybody does that. Maybe it's a Tennessee thing. Maybe it's a Southern thing. Like, oh God, gotta get milk, gotta get eggs. Like, what the hell are you gonna do if there's no power? You know, what do I know? But I will tell you this. I like this robe because I got the little hood. So I can be that guy tonight. No, it's cold. It's cold. And I have my little heater on. And I got my robe on. So I can keep myself warm. Because, man, it sucks. Nice robe. Thank you very much. I like it. It's my favorite robe. I've had many over the years, but this one has been my favorite. Just because of the hood. The hood's cool. You know. But definitely, thank you all for checking out the shorts. I hope everybody's been enjoying that. I've been working really hard on those. I've been trying to get some new stuff up. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the shorts. The one I did today, I don't think many people liked it. I think one person, Mr. Yeah Buddy, that man saw it. And maybe a couple of people. But the other two have been kicking ass. So, I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, I hope you guys like that content. I've been painting. I got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to chop up. It takes a lot more time to edit one of those videos than it does anything else. But I'm not complaining. It's just what it is. I figured I'd just be transparent with you guys. I always am. So, you know, you guys know my process. I talk about it. But I think what we're going to do today is we're going to finish up the picture that we were working on Tuesday. So I'm going to go on ahead and do that. I'll do my little talk and we'll do my little monologue as we go along. So let's go on ahead and hit it. This is where we left off last time. We left off with the runner, the net runner. She's pretty. I think so. You know, but we're going to finish this picture today. This is the idea. The plan is to finish the picture. Don't really need too much. Just touching up on a couple of things to make sure that everything is in order. And the whole playlist I went through today and got that situated. So I got the first half of like the techno EDM music is all in a folder. So that's what you're going to hear tonight. No mishaps with it. And yeah, I had enough to split it up into almost 3 folders. So you go figure how much royalty free music I got. I got 15 gigs worth. That's how much I have. I ain't even going to bullshit you guys because there ain't no point. But yeah, I got a lot of music because I make a lot of videos. So I hope you guys aren't afraid to rave a little bit. You know, I hope you guys aren't afraid of electronic music, because that's what I like to listen to. Now, I could listen to something boring that I don't really care that much about. Nobody would have a good time because it would suck. And we don't want that. So, yeah. So, I realized I'm going to talk about a couple of things today. Later. Not right this second, but I'm going to tell you, man, right now, 2024 is hitting so hard. It's hitting so hard. We got Cat Williams taking the lid off of the pot, showing what's underneath. Everybody that's out there that was a big shot is basically on fire right now. You got pastors doing stuff with Diddy, and everybody's doing all this scandalous shit going on. You got that happening. We got people talking about there may or may not have been a situation in Florida. And I know some people are gonna be like, Mel, you're over here with that conspiracy stuff. Now, listen, man, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't get into conspiracies. I watch patterns. I'm an artist. I read between the lies, because artists use lies to tell the truth. We manipulate visual aspects to tell you things. We could put something in art to tell you the truth, and everybody be like, oh, that's great. And one person be like, hey, man, anybody else seeing this? That one person's in tune, you know? So, but yeah, I've been paying attention, and it's wild, man. It's wild. We got some wild stuff going on right now. So all I'm saying is this year, try not to be so hands-on and face down in the phone, and pay attention to what's going on out there, man. You might catch something cool or terrifying from what they were saying in that video about that mess. I thought that was wild. Everybody was talking about like, oh man, we were in the mall, and then all of a sudden these shadowy things merged up and started shimmering and glitching in and out of reality. Who the fuck knows what that was? If it was a hoax, damn, okay. If it wasn't, we gotta listen. If it wasn't, you know what's going to happen to us. It's going to be too late, because everybody's going to be like, I don't want to believe in that. So, you know, hey, it's cool. We all know one or the two is going to be a possibility in the near future. But I think that this is an interesting time that we are in. Now, some people might be like, oh boy, this is biblically accurate stuff or whatever. Oh, it's the end of the world. And I'm not jumping that far. I'm not jumping that far, because we don't know. We don't have a clue, but man, it's interesting. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. That is one thing I can say. It's very interesting, and I always find that to be something neat. Now, I will say, if these entities are real and they want to make contact, and they were like, oh, you meatbags want to take a ride in our ship, I will not be going with them. Now, you might be thinking, oh man, why wouldn't you go with them? Well, we don't understand how they travel from where they are to where we are. And their bodies are different than ours, from what some people say. But I mean, hell, we don't really know. But I wouldn't, because you got some little bulb head sucker walking around with a small ass emaciated body. Huh? Looking like Skeletor's anorexic cousin. With a big old gangaloid head, look like some inbred mess. I ain't gonna get on no ship with that. And especially if they can teleport and do all that kind of wild shit and get to our dimension and then crash, please. You have had your license revoked. That's the reason why you're here. That's why you're in our solar system screwing around. They revoked your license. It's like if you live in the country, you know, you got multiple DUIs. Yeah, you're gonna go to the corner store, but you're gonna take that back road that nobody takes. Oh, I thought someone was going to say something. I was listening, but yeah, okay. But you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's wild. And then of course you got the other bullshit going on in the world. And on top of that, we apparently have like elections and stuff. So boy, we got a full itinerary this year already. And it's only been 11 days. It's only been 11 days. We have 300 something more days. Man. And first, shit. it's wild. I just think it's funny. Oh, there we go. And I lost 2 people. You know, sometimes I don't know. I've been thinking a lot today. I had a lot of time to think today. First off, I want to say, yeah, I just talk about that because it's fun to just talk about that stuff. Talk about current events, you know. Just wanted to jabber about it. Hopefully I'm not buffering or any mess like that, or you guys aren't buffering. Hopefully. So yeah. But, you know, it's good to talk about these things. You know, not trying to be all like, oh man, you gotta be out here. You gotta get a bunker in the ground. You gotta put a bunch of totes in there. Man, I'm just gonna say this, and I know I'm not gonna get probably deplatformed with it, but I might. But you guys can laugh at this if you want to, or not. But all I'm gonna say is make friends with people who are preppers. Because when the shit hits the fan, if it ever does, or if it does in our lifetime, chances are they probably won't be at home when it happens, and you'll know where their shit's at. Not trying to be all grim, but hey, you know, it's always when you ain't expecting it, you know. I'm on vacation, and there's some shit, you know. But whatever. I think I'm done with her. I think I'm done with this picture. I don't think there's anything else I can do besides maybe a floor panel for the ground just to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of depth, like there is something going on here. Yeah, there is another sign of a tall alien in overseas in Europe says the beings are 20 feet tall. Is all over YouTube. Yeah, so see, like, man, I know some people will be like, oh man, you're talking crazy shit. I don't believe that. Fine, don't. You know, nobody's telling you that you have to. But, I mean, you know, it's always nice to see whenever some shit actually hits. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. You know, a bunch of that shit, and you know, and then people are going to, oh, I'm standing outside. I didn't know that was a real thing. I didn't know that was happening, and all the while, you know, most people are like, you're late to the show, right? But it don't matter. I mean, hell. Truth is, what are you going to be able to do? You're going to stop watching football and get out there and participate? No. And no, I'm not even here to kick your ass. I ain't going to kick nobody's ass with that tonight. That ain't what I'm here to do. I'm here to enjoy our time and put a little bit of last bit definition in on this girl right here. And then we're going to move on to our next picture. Because we believe in pushing forward and keep going. One thing I can tell you guys is keep doing the best you can. Keep living your life the best you can. You know, just keep an eye open and an ear to the ground. But truth be told, you can't do shit. None of us can do anything. If they said some wild shit like, oh man, there's a mothership or some wild shit, or like there's horses that stand up on their hind legs and picking up arms, what are you gonna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. We can't do nothing. So don't sweat stuff that you ain't got no control over. That's what I'm doing this year. I've learned not to let stress dominate my life. 2 things I will say that I've done so far. There have been some people I've had issues with in the past, and I'm trying to go about making amends with people that I've either had issues with or not even been very close to anymore. Just because of the fact that I want to clean that slate. I don't want that to be just a thing that I'm worrying about anymore. So I'm trying something different with that. And then I had a moment of clarity yesterday and today. I'm done with this, so that's good. Let's see. We're gonna do a black and white scenery. I hope you guys are ready for this. We're gonna do something neat. I'll have a lady in there. I'll put in there. She'll be kind of the focal point of the picture. But I had a thought yesterday. I did have a friend. You guys may have seen her. She helped me get this brand started way back, I think like early 2000. We were trying to sell coloring books. Anyways, unfortunately, we don't talk anymore. And it's sad. It's a sad situation. I think she still watches. My personal, let's see here. What is Demetra saying here? My personal opinion, we see in ancient writings and pictures that show otherworldly beings have been on our planet. These beings are now returning. Yeah, either they didn't leave or they learned how to adapt and look like us. One of the two. But either way, either form of it is scary as shit because we don't understand it. You know? And anybody that thinks like, oh man, these creatures are going to be our best friend and they're going to let us ride buggies with them and all. Yeah, whatever, man. But, what I wanted to say is this. I can't say I lost a friend. I can say that we had a difference in opinion of what was going on in my life. And I made a choice. I had an opportunity and I made a choice. And because I made that choice, I had to lose a friendship. But I wanted to say, if I was able to talk to that friend again, thank you for your contribution and help building the channel up and building this brand. I hate that we had to lose our friendship like that. But what I wanted to say is this. Sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes in life, you'll have people that are in your corner. And that's good. If you have anybody in your corner, that's good. Sometimes we'll have people that are in our corner, but they don't mean us any good. Now, you might be thinking, what the fuck is he talking about today? Always talking some kind of weird shit. I'm not talking any weird shit. I'm just giving you guys a little food for thought. Sometimes you can have people that may be in your corner, and they may be legit, and they're in your corner. You cannot be the person that's like that. Okay, you got to make sure you keep people like that in your life. You don't want to lose people like that. But there are also other people that are in your life that like to, how I like to say, gatekeep and bogard what you do, because they don't want you to excel or exceed past them. And when you have a person like that in your life, they sometimes end up jeopardizing you from your goal, because they don't want you to live or move past them. And it's sad, because the fact that when that happens, that puts a strain on the friendship, on the relationship, all of that. And yeah, there we go. And I hate that. Nothing about that is good. And if you are anybody that's in a situation like that, or if you're a person that does this to other people, like, oh, well, I don't want anybody, you're forever going to be lonely, okay? Because situations like that, you're never going to be happy, not with yourself, not with anything, because you're over here being diabolical and mean to other people. You know, nobody wants someone just sitting there all consistently telling them what they can and can't do because you're afraid someone might have a come up. You should be happy for your friends, happy for the people in your life that are able to get to a better place. But if you're not, then that means that there's something wrong with you. And that was the case. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because it saddens me that I can't share the fact that the friend I'm talking about, she introduced me to the app Bumble, which allowed me to meet the Duchess. You know, and I'm a man of honor. I like to, if someone does a kindness to me or help me, I like to tell them thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for your contribution. And that was really a nice thing that this friend did. But, you know, unfortunately, they got jealous of the situation, I believe. And the only reason why I know that is because of the way that they were acting. And I would love to be able to share this share that I got engaged, I'm actually happy and things like that, but I can't do that. That's never going to happen. Not in this lifetime. So, unfortunately I got to let that go. Now, I'm saying that to say this. There's two things here. It's going to sound like a contradiction, but it's not. Okay? Now, if you are in a situation like that, do what you need to do to get out of that situation, because that's not healthy to you. That's not healthy for anybody to be in a situation like that. But also, on the other hand, if you know somebody that's in a situation like that, be careful with them. Don't be an ass. If someone is literally like, oh, I'm finding happiness, it may suck, and you may not like it. Cool, so what? Everybody's got to find happiness for themselves, but you can't block somebody else's growth because you're afraid that you might miss or lose them. You gotta let them grow, and you can't stunt other people's growth, because if you do that, then you become the monster, and then what happens then? So just a food for thought. And I don't know if she still watches my show. I don't know if she even looks, and I'm not going to tell you guys the person's name. And if you know who I'm talking about, don't even bring their name up. I respect them enough that I'm not going to do that. But I will say that I do miss that person, because I consider that person to be the closest thing to a sister that I've ever had. And we were very close for a long time. And yeah, I really hate the fact that shit went south like it did, but I'm sorry. I ain't gonna let nobody take you ain't gonna fuck with my peace. Not like that. I refuse. But what I'm getting at is, don't let people just hijack you because they're miserable or whatever. If they're not happy with themselves and something's going on with them, and they start acting like shit towards you, don't take that shit personally. Let it roll. Let it slide off. Let that shit go. Because whatever's going on, it ain't you. And, if they don't want to talk, or they want to have their ass on their shoulders, that's going to be on them. It has nothing to do with you or what you're doing or anything like that. So don't get yourself mixed up with that and be all sad and, oh man, I don't know, and well, I thought, and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry too much about that. Don't worry too much about that. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Kind of sucks, but sometimes that shit happens, so. And that's what we do here, or at least that's what I do. I like to just have these conversations sometimes, because, you never know who's going through the same shit you may or may not have went through, so. Yeah, this music's killer tonight, I know. There's some good line work right here. There we go. All right. So what's new with you guys? Anybody got anything new going on? Want to talk about? Also, I will say this before you type it in. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also hit like on the videos too if you don't mind. That'll give the algorithm a chance to actually look at my stuff and say, hey, this man's actually working. I realized I have a lot of videos. I have almost 300 videos. That's a lot of content. That's a lot of stuff. Now, I know somebody might be like, well, technically, but still, on the board, it says 200 and something. So, that counts, So, but yeah, what I would like is, definitely hit a like on those videos. Let the algorithm know that I'm out here doing, Just let them know. Let them know that the madman's working hard. Trying to get this. There we go. Oh yeah, and also if you're new and you're watching and you haven't subscribed, another thing too is that if you want to talk in the chat, you have to, of course, unfortunately, you would have to subscribe and sign in, but definitely do so if you would like to be a part of the conversation. I'd love to have you as a part of the group talking. I know I ramble all the time, and I know some of you might be like, God, does he ever shut up? I do. I just, kind of try to keep the energy live, trying to keep it going, because it's easy to just get caught up and just, oh man, I'm just drawing, and it's real hard if you're not paying attention. It's easy to get like slightly lost in the picture, You can easily. I do all the time if I'm drawing by myself. All right. There we go. My cat's being a buffoon. Always wants to try to come in the room while I'm trying to work. I don't like it. There we go. All right. There we go. No, we don't want to do that. Alright. And then we'll do the little lips. There we go. There we go. So we got the bases. We got the line work done. Alright, now we go to, of course, as we normally do. Alright, I want to see if I lock the pixels on that. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to come through here. Trying to find a really good line pencil. There we go. Hey, there we go. You guys know good and well I don't play no dumb music. What was I going to talk about tonight? I'll wait a few hours before I get into that, maybe. Because oh well, whatever. I don't think anybody's even really, well, maybe people are watching. I don't know. I'm going to share a little motivational stuff with you guys today. Most of you know, and I don't hide it. It ain't like I'm telling this because I want sympathy or anything. I talk about this because people have this issue and nobody talks about it. I have severe depression. So what? You know, I've had it for a long time, and the one thing I can say is, out of dealing with it for many years, there's one thing I struggle with, and that's what I'm going to talk about, and that's dealing with resistance of depression making me feel terrible all the time. Like trying to work on stuff today, doing all the time-lapse videos, making all the content. And while you're doing stuff, sometimes you can forget to look, forget to see what's going on. And that's kind of what happened. Like I wasn't looking, I wasn't paying attention. I go for long periods of time without looking or paying attention. And that's exactly what was going on. It just feels like, nobody was watching, nobody was looking, or, whatever the case. And I know it's partially my fault. And that's okay too. I take responsibility for that. But it just sucks, you know, because it's just like, oh, well, I guess nobody liked this video, and that may or may not be the truth, you know. Don't really know. What do you mean you discovered them last year? You didn't know about them when we were in high school. You used to listen to them when we were in high school. Or did you just forget about them when you got older? I swear I thought that you listened to them as well in high school. But, oh well, if you caught on to them later in life, that's good, Sean. But ultimately, what I was getting at is just, you know, sometimes you can feel overwhelmed with things and just feel like, oh, I didn't mean to make her face look like that. But you know, sometimes it can make you feel like you ain't doing well and stuff. And if you are, then if you are struggling with depression and you feel like that, don't be ashamed. You're not alone. All I'm saying is I had to back off of my off of looking at the algorithm stuff because it was bothering me. And that's all I was saying. Or at least for myself, you know, because that can put you in a depressed spot. You know, looking at that shit all the time. It's kind of a catch-22. You kind of have to look at it if you're a creator, and you have to kind of know what the hell's going on. You know, are people watching? What are they watching in my stream or my videos or whatever the case may be? But you know, even with that said, yeah, you know, it's just you have to look a little bit. You have to try to, you know, it just sucks. You know, but don't feel bad. Don't feel like, oh my God, I'm having such a horrible time, or don't feel like that. It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. I just, you know, I'm just fighting against the resistance of like, oh man, I feel like shit. I suck. Nobody likes my work. I run into that a lot, and that's just a negative mindset. Some people be like, oh, shut up, just draw. I don't want to fucking hear you talk. You know. And that's okay too if you don't. Also, that's a fail-safe of mine too. I go on ahead and just take the power away from the haters. I just say the shit that they're going to say. You know, like, I've done that for so long. And I realized it worked when people try to pick on me when I was younger. Yes, at one point in time I was kind of lanky and wasn't that big. And then I learned how to just deflect using that technique. And when I did, boy, let me tell you what, that changed my life. Definitely it did. I will say that it did, because it just it put things in a different perspective, you know. I can hear the dog wolfing outside. Not my dog, my neighbor's dog. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, me and you, um, shit, all of us, Zane, all the rest of us were used to listen to them. Strange, me, you, all of them. We used to listen to them. Yeah, I was about to say. I know you're getting old, buddy, but I was about to say, man, you ain't losing your memory now, are you? Like, hey, now, don't be doing that. Yeah, depression can, I would say that. I would definitely say that. Depression is. Because it had the making of possibly putting me in a bad mind space today. It could have. On top of just everything I've been trying to do, and then trying to make new content, trying to figure out how to make the new content, doing it, putting it out, and my thing is that I don't mind making new content. I just, anybody that makes something, you just want to be recognized just a little bit. And that's nice. I got 2 days of strong response, and it's okay if I don't get any more response today. Cool. You know what? I got it out there, and I did get a response. And some people liked what I was doing, and some people may or may not like what I was doing. But it's okay. I have to be okay with what content I make, regardless if anybody likes it or not. And that's the hard part, is that I'm very goal-oriented of a person. If you know me personally. I'm always striving for better. Always striving to be better than I was the day before. Some of you may not even believe in certain things, and that's fine. Nobody's telling that you have to, but that's, I pray quite often. That's my personal thing I choose to do. Now, I'm not saying that anybody's less than or more than if you choose to do or not do, but I do it because that's what makes me happy. Okay. Now, I always, every time I wake up, I'm always like, or whenever I get to go to bed, I'm always saying, I hope to be better than I was yesterday. That's the only truth to life that we actually have. Besides, unfortunately, everybody's going to die, but at some point, because we're not meant to live forever. But the one thing that I do ask for is to be better than I was the day before. And the reason being that I always ask that. The reason why I always ask that is because whatever that you're doing today may not be what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you're just doing it for now. But if you can be better than you are today, that means that you have a very big opportunity and possibility of growth. And what's better than being able to grow? Like, you have the opportunity to be able to change your trajectory in life by growing a little bit. And I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of growth. Some people might be, oh, whatever, Mel. That works for you because you blah, blah, blah. Well, your mindset is the reason why you may be in a bad shape. Change the way you think. Man, that's easy for you to say, man. You don't know my situation. Mind you, if you hear me talking like this is always either a troll, naysayer, or some dumbass that I've talked to, and the reason why I call them a dumbass, you might be thinking, man, that's cruel. Here's the reason why I call them a dumbass, or I refer to them as the dumbass. That's because when I explain these things to people, sometimes they get it. Sometimes they get it. I'm not expecting everybody to get it, but when we talk about these things and you break it down to them, and they still do that, well, they're kind of dumb. You know that, and that's perfectly fine. But, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. But, yeah, it's just, but I do always pray and ask to be better than I am today. Like today, when I get ready to lay my head down tonight, I will say the same thing I've been saying for the last few years. I want to be better than I was today. I want to be better than that person. I want to do better. I want to draw better. I want to speak better. I want to think better. I want to be happier than I was yesterday. I want to not be depressed. And I go out of my way to try and make it happen. Now, the moment that I felt resistance today, like, what's the point? Why are you getting on? Ain't nobody going to show up. And then I'll look at the video or look at some type of analytical stuff that'll pop up. I'm not happy with what's going on here with this. There. Just fix that completely. I was trying to trace it and see what was going on. And you see that right there. Even the example. I wanted to be better than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I would have been fooling around with that. Kept fooling around with that. I don't want to. Now I see something different. I hit that perspective. And then I hit that there. And then I give her her little hip. And that will be the end of that. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Definitely like how the line work came out here. Yeah, not bad. Let's change this up. Hold on. Okay. And looks like we got all of that. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do next? There we go. I just want to go and fill in the eyes so I don't have to worry about that. There we go. There we go. A little cute face. All right. There we go. And I guess we can go on ahead and hide the line work now too. There we go. Oh, the hip. I gotta fix that. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That's why this is looking odd. There we go. All right. Like it. So, the next thing we'll do is the hair. And add a little bracelet. Oh, I gotta flare that. There it is. And then we'll take this little piece here away. There we go. So there's a character from this anime I like called Gal Force. And there's a character, she's cute, little cute girl named Pony. I want to do her hair for this character. I want to do Pony's hair for her. She had real curly, tight curls, real tight curls. So that's the idea for. Trying to see how did pony's hair go. There we go. I make these larger. There we go. And then I will oh. Ow. I always hit my daggum knee on my desk. Hold on. I'm gonna try a different hairstyle. Try something different. That might be too much. Oh. There we go. There we go. Wait. What am I trying to do with the hair? There we go. Alright. Now I can go back and get the actual brush I need. Yeah, I think that's cute. Oh boy. Now the question is, where is she? Because, I mean, we got where she's at, so... Let's see, we got that. Because we're doing a long horizon here. So... I don't like that. I don't like that, and I don't think I like it because of the size of that. Oh yeah, that's right. All right. I like it. Came out well. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I like drawing robots. Robots are fun. I ain't in the mood for that today. There we go. Oh man. Stretch. So what you guys want to talk about? If anybody's got anything that they want to talk about, or if you just enjoy sitting here and watching and just enjoy the show, hey, that's cool too. Oh boy, what is? Oh no. Let me guess. Stream's acting stupid. It's always got a frame rate again. That always sucks. Am I buffering real bad? Did I lose you guys again? I hope not. So do you guys like it so far? Well, it looks like I only got one person left. Oh well. Hey, Mad Mel, what did you say her name is? I didn't say. I never said. Didn't give her a name yet. Ah. Nope, I haven't named her yet. Yeah, I haven't even thought of a name yet. Probably need to, but just really hasn't came to mind yet. Hmm. There we go. The hip's out of proportion. There we go. Nice. So far so good, no buffering, that's good. No. I don't even know how this got mixed in here. I wasn't even supposed to be in here. Oh well. But this is... I don't know, guys. I guess the main thing I was trying to get at today, because I got ramble-minded, because I was thinking about 1,000 different things. Oh, man. I guess my main thing I was going to talk about is how easy depression can creep up into your mind, even if you're doing okay. And, you're not alone in that, and it sucks when it happens, because it can take hold of your entire mind and hijack you, and make you feel bad for no damn reason. Like, I'm dealing with it right now as we speak. As I'm drawing, I'm dealing with that shit nagging around up here. But it's going to do that. I mean, it's not like I can just stop it. It does whatever it wants to do whenever it feels like it wants to do it. But, some people might say, oh, well, what, you just figure out, what, you just push through it? I'm like, not really. I've just learned how to adapt. Not saying that I'm having that I have a good time with it. I function more times than not like this. It sucks, but what can I do? If I talk about it, people are going to get upset. Maybe not even come on the show or even talk to me. So be careful with people out there that are dealing with depression and stuff. You don't know what they look like. Everybody expects us to look sad all the time. I can't control how it happens. And you could say, oh, well, you got so many stuff, you should be happy. I wish it was that easy. I really do. I wish it was that easy just to... Oh, man, I love the way I feel. I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong, Wish that was the case, but that's not the case all the time. Can't be on all the time, And days that you're not, you get the truth, and sometimes that sucks, and it sucks for people who have the depression, because when we actually are at ourselves, it gets, it can set us off with something small, or at least for myself it does, and I try my best not for it to happen, because when it happens, it just puts me in a mood where I'm like, I don't even care. And then when I get to that point of I don't care, I, lack of better words, shut down. I don't do much, or have a hard time doing. So these are things that do happen to people. So it's if you suffer with it, or somebody is suffering with it, be kind to them. Don't be an ass. If they say they're having a hard time, just be kind to them. So I've known people over the years that have been in that same situation and been like, oh man, Alright, so we got ourselves a little vending machine. Okay. Oh, meant to tell you guys. Let's see. The last 2 weeks of this month. Let's see. The week, actually next week, and the week after, I'm going to have surgery on Monday. Yay! I get to have eye surgery on my right eye next Monday. And, yeah, next Monday. And, where is it next Monday? I think it's the 20... No, sorry, my mistake. The 22nd and the 29th. So you get next week with me. But the 22nd and 29th, I'm having eye surgery. So you won't be seeing me on... for the stream, because I need my eyes to heal, but I will be back on February. So February I'll be back, and you know, you guys get a break from me and me being on here and all that stuff. Now I'll be back. I just have to, you know, I have to get my eyes checked on, get this cataract taken care of. But on the plus side, my prescription will change, and me getting cataract surgery early, you know, hopefully live long enough to make it to my 60s or 70s. But if I do, be it if the world ain't destroyed by then, right? I won't have to get lenses that I'm aware of. I think once I get them, I'm good to go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Am I nervous? I mean, I guess. I'm gonna stick a needle in my eye with me being awake. Do I want you to teach my class? I mean, I don't care. You could. You could. I'm just, I'm trying my best not to be cynical right now, because my brain is trying to do that dumb shit, because, I don't know. Depression's a weird thing, man. I was perfectly fine. I don't even know what even got me started. I don't even know. And see, that's the worst part. Like, I can feel it, and it's brewing, and it's trying to make me feel bad, and I'm really just resisting it. And just, you know, some people might think mind over matter. No, it ain't mind over matter. I'm probably going to be wore out and may not be in any shape tomorrow, but you know what? I don't care, because I enjoy doing this, and I don't care if I'm having a bad time or not. I'm going to be here. Unless if I'm just in a really bad shape. That's okay. I can't draw either, so don't feel bad. I ain't even doing this. I got a AI drawing for me. I'm not even drawing. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to paint. I'm just up here just screwing around. I don't know how to do anything. I'm as dumb as a brick. Shit, I don't know. What am I doing right now? What's this shit coming up on the screen? No, that's not it. I mean, yes, I missed the Duchess, but that ain't it. It ain't the fact of me missing someone that I'm depressed. This has been lingering on for like 2 or 3 days. This has been going on for a minute. It's been going on since I started doing the. Actually, I'll put it this way: looking at the algorithm depressed me. Looking at this dumbass algorithm on here depresses me. Because it makes me have to look at what I'm doing in a way that isn't conducive to what I am actually doing. I look at it because, oh, I just want to know how many people or whatever knew, but I'm not into that game of, oh, I want to do algorithm game. I want to do algorithm game. But you got to play their damn game for you to make any progress in this shit. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I feel like I'm just, I'm trying to be patient. I know what I'm waiting for. I could sell myself short. As the saying goes, you can sell your soul to get fame and fortune quick. I know what I could do to get famous overnight. I know what I could do. There's not a doubt in my mind I could do it. But I don't want to because I don't want to compromise myself. Don't even want that there. Yeah, I'm trying not to. That's the reason I'm just pushing forward. I'm just that's all I can do is just push forward, and I can't let that bother me. But it happens, it happens, and it's hard because it sucks when it does. Like, it really does. It sucks when it does. See, that's the thing right there. That right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's the you have so many things to be happy about. It's not even a thing to be happy about. It's not things. See, some people are controlled by things. I'm not a person that's controlled by things. I'm not controlled by things. What bothers me the most is when I'm putting effort into something and the slow. I'll put it this way. Trying to do it the right way means I have to take the slower path. Because I don't want to compromise myself or sell my soul for me to be able to have fame or to be able to be recognized. And some people might be like, oh yeah, you ain't that great to be that. You don't know what the fuck I'm capable of doing. Okay? So that's the first thing. Because that's what naysayers are going to say. You know, so whatever naysayer that might be thinking that, kiss my ass, first off, okay? Second off, I wouldn't be having these thoughts and issues if I wasn't doing something amazing. Because I guarantee you, anybody that's out there right now doing something that ain't amazing and ain't great, they ain't having that issue of, oh man, this sucks, or I hope this works out. They're just out there just living their life sucking. You know? Maybe one day. Maybe I always wonder. Maybe one day this will go away. Maybe one day I won't feel like this. But you know, actually, I might have to end the show because I don't think I'm going to do too well. I keep feeling worse and worse. So you know, I might have to cut it short. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to have to cut it short. Because I know myself, the further I keep doing, the more I keep feeling like I just want to punch my fist through this damn screen. So yeah, I'm going to go on and stop tonight. I'm just going to save the picture, I guess. We'll go back up to the screen. Well, I tried. You know, some days are better than others. Some days are much better than others. But at least you got to see the picture. Maybe when I get done, I'll drop it in the... since I found out I can actually add shit to the community for our channel, or for the channel, I can drop the picture when I get done into the channel so you guys can see it. And I'll show you guys when I get done with this. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. I don't even know. Hell, I haven't even, like I said, this has been going on for a while. I haven't even touched my time lapse. I did 2 for this month. And then I tried to do some stuff with the shorts, and so yeah, I'm going to try. I'll try my best tomorrow. I'm just going to get up and you feel bad? You feel bad, Kendra? I'm sorry that you feel bad. You feeling bad too, or he only has a few viewers? It's okay. It happens. You know, some days I have maybe 5. Some days I have, you know, Sean and Demetria, and you know, some days it's okay, some days it's not. You know, so at least I'm on here. At least I try. You know what I mean? If I got one person, I mean, it's better than having 0, right? At least one's better than 0. But yeah, Kendra, I guess maybe I'll get more viewers. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you guys can just pump me up. But yeah, I'm gonna cut on out tonight probably. I'm gonna say I'm just saving some stuff right now on the screen, making sure stuff is saved up. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the content that I've been making so far this year. I hope you guys have been enjoying the pictures and stuff. I need to change what's up here in the background and this end over here. But yeah, the new time lapse video tomorrow, you guys will get to see something really bizarre. Okay, thank you. Thank you for another subscriber. Thank you for becoming one of the mad ones. That is what the people who subscribe, they are the mad ones. So, welcome to the madness. But yes, you will see something quite bizarre tomorrow on that time lapse, okay? And just so you know, that's where we're going. That's the trajectory of this year so far. So you're gonna love it. Very abstract, very peculiar, very bizarre. But I like it. I like it. And definitely I'll be here Sunday to paint. Okay, so come here someday. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I will, definitely. If you think that this is cool, if you got the time, come Sunday here at 7 o'clock. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I know where I'm at. It'll be, I think, Central Time, 7 o'clock. We'll be painting. And just so you know, here, so you can see that I'm not BSing around. This is my canvas right here. That's one of them. I mean, I got paint brushes and stuff. Let's see what we got over here on the table. Yeah, I got my new, the Duchess got me this. This is my new canvas holder. And it's even got the little cup. And I can put my little stuff here, paints and things, and it even holds my brushes. So that's going to be exciting for Sunday as well. So keep that in mind, you know. And see, I enjoy your content. Some days are just down days. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Yeah, that's why I say. I always say every night, you know, I hope tomorrow I can be better than I was yesterday. That's the only thing you can always wish. You can guarantee on that. Always guarantee that tomorrow you will be better than you were the day before. You know, because whatever was going on today, it's a different day. And that day is unique because it will never come again. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you all. And all of you that have been on here that may or may not have subscribed, thank you for watching. I thank you very much for being here like always. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Sorry I have to leave. It's okay. It's alright. You know, it's an art show. You know, most people come in, watch, and then, you know. But since you're subscribed, now you'll know when I'm on and whenever I put something up new. So you can join us then. So yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays, usually 8 to 10 Central Time, and Sundays 7. Usually I paint for about an hour, but I might go 2 hours. So it's usually between like 7 to 8 or 7 to 9. But yeah, drop in anytime. Hopefully I can get somebody to monetize and we can have a Discord for this channel too. So those are some of the plans. I don't know, I might need to just go on ahead and get a team together because it's hard trying to do all this shit by myself. Yeah, I'm trying to run two channels and, you know, I'm doing a lot of shit. But I love it though. Anyways, thank you for being a new subscriber. Now we're making progress. We're getting new people, so yes. And don't be deterred because the fact that I'm just a depressed artist. All artists are crazy. I mean, hell, look at Van Gogh. He chopped his ear off. At least I got all my body parts. I know that's dark. Anyways, thank you guys. I will see you guys later. We're going to go on ahead and get out of here. You take it easy. I'll see you Sunday. Check out that time lapse tomorrow. All right. You guys be good. All right. Bye. Oh yeah, hit that subscribe and like on here too. I meant to say that. Anyways, hit that like button. See you around.